come from miles around to watch me throw these old cards down. Old cards down. Come on, folks, and gather soon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon.
Hello, my wonderful Pisces people. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome to Avitazorrah's Lavender Moon Tarot. This reading is for the month of November. I have meditated. I've pre-shuffled the cards, but I do like to... I don't know if you saw that. These cards are so done. They're like, you shuffled us 10 times. Okay. So when I cut the cards, I guess this is how I cut them. This is how I'm guided by spirit, weird as it is, to cut the cards. Nobody fell out. Starting out with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Pisces, are you dealing with a fire sign, maybe? Or not? Some passionate woman that is possibly upset or just lacking her usual passion. Here we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is... Can you see the cards well? I guess. The Page of Wands brings in messages of enterprise. It's kind of the divine timing card. So I believe passion is coming in. Oh, and now we've got the King of Swords, who is a water sign. So I'm feeling that this is a couple that is kind of not getting along during this month, part of the month. Now, the King of Swords can say mean things. So it's possible they have had some kind of a little tiff. This could be your... Oh, there's Annie. Bark, bark. For some of you, this is definitely a couple that are not getting along right now. He said something mean, so she doesn't want to have anything to do with him in a passionate way. With this Page of Swords here, though, now I feel that may change. Well, let's continue on with the reading and see. We have the Ace of Swords, so that is a new beginning of truth, standing in your truth. Here we have the Eight of Swords. Someone is feeling very, the word stuck does come to mind, but it feels deeper than that, because it's more than stuck, because with this Eight of Swords, well, it's more like feeling trapped. But there is no entrapment here. It's all in your head. All you got to do is walk straight ahead, get these thoughts away. With all this flame, it's very hot and feels like very passionate thoughts. Something that you fear is difficult to escape, but it isn't. Here we have the Lover's card, right side up. So it looks like things are going to turn around, especially for our king there. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a happy home, it's stability, it's friendship, it's the basis for good communication. It's a solid foundation. So even though I see some little bit of trouble, I mean, what couple doesn't have a tiff now and then? What couple doesn't feel a little bit trapped sometimes when things are going wrong? But with this Lover's card right side up and this happy home, I just feel this is just kind of energy that's not going to stay forever. This truth is going to come out. The truth is that there is love and there is commitment and a stable home. There's the Page of Swords. Like I said, truth. That truth is coming out. New beginnings, new thought process. Now this Page of Swords can actually be a young person speaking truth. It can be the energy of this truth sweeping through, the truth being that you're not really trapped. You really have this new passion going that can slay. Do you see this? This sort of truth can slay whatever problems abound. If there are arguments, heated issues, this sword's going to take care of that. Because the truth is there is love, there's truth, maybe an apology. If this king has said something mean, or if she said something mean, if they just had a back and forth, this could be an apology. Here we have the Seven of Wands reversed. So this is the release of this defensive feeling. When the Seven of Wands is right side up, that's a defensive stance. He's got that wand on his shoulder, he's got his foot on the other wands, and that energy is ready to defend themselves. But there's really no need for that defense. That kind of energy is going to be history. This truth is going to come in. You're going to see really it's this beautiful foundation. Here we have the Magician. What the King of Swords really wants, even though he may have said otherwise. He wants to manifest back into this lover situation. He wants to manifest that with the Magician there. And that's the universe telling him, you got to get straight, and these manifestations are going to come. Here we have the Five of Cups reversed, which is, this is in the past. This feeling of just dumping it all out. Let's just get rid of it. We had an argument. Let's end it. But it's reversed. You're going to see that that's just silly. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is taking care of the real world stuff. Taking care of your home. It can even be cleaning house. It can be taking care of things at work. It is paying attention to detail. It's putting the last finishing touches on something you've been working on. And here we have the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving out of that negative energy. You're not going to feel entrapped. You're not going to feel burdened with these thoughts that caused whatever caused this upset. You're moving away from that. And look what, and you got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is what, can you see those all right? The Ten of Cups is what the outcome of all this is going to be. That's beautiful. You know, it's a struggle. People sometimes don't get along. Let's see the bottom of this deck. High Priestess reversed. High Priestess reversed is saying things you shouldn't say. It's, you know, every couple, everybody needs their own inner thoughts or inner whatever that they don't necessarily share with everybody. So this is a caution don't spill your guts to everybody. You don't have to tell it all. Sometimes the telling of things causes upset. This can also be a refusal to accept your intuition. I'll just put her down there. I'm getting my Conley deck out now. This deck before you is the Spellcaster's deck. It's a beautiful deck. I love to use it. Spirit, let's get some clarification. I know we have the Ten of Cups here and all this, so let's get some clarification on this relationship that seems to be on the outs a little bit here. Okay. Spirit says just cut the cards. I don't know what that is, but it wanted to come out. The Star! Several cards came out. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. So this King of Swords is going to come in with his truth. And it's quick moving energy, those swords. So these are the cards that fell out. Got the Star. That's dream big. That's wish upon a star. That's the realization that what you have is beautiful and that your connection is cosmic. That your connection with this person that you've been on the outs with is actually a beautiful, beautiful connection. And we could say that this relationship was written in the stars. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Didn't we just get him? Yeah, we did. He was reversed. So this is a return to feeling a little bit like you need to be on top of things. Maybe this is a feeling that once things get right, you got to stay on top of it, being right. You know, this guy is less of a defensive stance and more of a kind of walking the fence line, making sure that everything's okay. I'm glad to see that. Ouch. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, I sit cross-legged and I'm getting kind of old. I fold easily. It's the unfolding that's difficult. All right. Now here we have the 9 and the 10 and the 9 of Wands reversed. So let's right side them up first so you can see. I'll put them in order. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. He absolutely stands guard. He's got a lot of responsibility. He's guarding over all this responsibility. He's keeping it carefully balanced. Can you see that on this wall? Everything's all nicely lined up except the one he's got a big hold on that one. These things are tied together, keeping things stable. But in doing that, it's quite a burden. It's a lot to do. He's got his shovel. It's cold out, it's windy. He's got all this responsibility. The 10 is a release of the responsibility, or a delegating responsibility. He's getting to a point now where he's going to be kind of done with a lot of these projects, done with some of the responsibility, and he'll be able to lay that down. A lot of passion there, Pisces. You have some fire in your chart? Got some fire in your chart, do you? That's not a bad thing. So, I'm going to pull 2 of my Wisdom Keeper cards. This will give us some friendly advice from Spirit and ancestors. Okay. We have preservation. This relationship needs to be preserved. Okay, it's a good relationship. Every relationship has ups and downs. Preservation. One more card, please. One more card. One more card for Pisces. That would be the one. Competence. Competence. Stay competent. You know, I feel like with all these, I think this Pisces has really been going to town. Doing things. Doing. Maybe he's just tired. Here we have, look at this way this sits on this 8 of Pentacles. That's a lot of responsibility. That's responsibility taking care of a home. And he is competent. You are competent. He, she. So we have preservation and competence. Those are beautiful. Look at these. Look at the faces. I mean, seriously, gorgeous. Preserve the relationship and remain competent. You are competent. I really feel this has so much to do with a home. Maybe a relationship has had to be kind of set on the back burner because of things being done to a house, or there have been like a lot of work from your job that has caused a little, distance. Maybe some weariness has caused a little anxiety, somebody to say something they didn't mean. That's all. It's all turning around. You've got wonderful cards. And we have the Star, and we have the Ten of Cups. So it's quite a nice reading. I feel that an apology or a truth is coming in. And with this High Priestess here, this is a caution not to speak out of hand, right? That's what Spirit's telling me, that it has more to do with watching your tongue. You know, when we're in a relationship, there's always something about the other person that's going to bug us sometimes. You don't necessarily have to say that. You don't necessarily have to tell them always what it is that bugs you. So this was quite a beautiful reading, really. I see this not lasting long, this little disagreement between you two. And Spirit is telling me that for some of you, this is a couple you don't live together, but you've been dating a while. And I feel with this card, with the Four of Wands, that there could be a living together situation. You're kind of working on that. For others of you, it's a fire sign and a water sign, or an air sign and a fire sign, married, or living together, since it's a different king and queen. Maybe you're not married, maybe you are. I just want to go through and just make sure, see if Spirit's got anything else to share. I think we got it pretty much covered. So Pisces, for November, if you have a little run-in with your significant other, whoever that may be, okay, watch your tongue. Be careful not to speak something that's unkind or untrue. Just to be mean, don't do that. Stay competent. Preserve this love that you share. That's the advice, and I'll be checking in with you in a week or two, and we'll see how this energy has evolved. So I hope this has made some sense, and I hope some of you have gotten something from this reading. So for now, I love each and every one of you, beautiful, beautiful Pisces. And for now, this is Avitazorrah signing off.